Okay. Everything seems to be in order. Gotta give a shit about that game. Of course, I forgot that one. Just a sec, chat. I will be ready soon, but in the meanwhile, what is good, Nomads? Major Nomad here, back at it again. Hope everyone's having a good, lovely day, as well as I am. Man, I was gonna get here earlier, but now I have to probably pull an all-nighter. Freak's sake, it took a minute to set stuff up. Updates came out and that, and messed with some of my settings, and some of the stuff I was setting up, and I had set up, you know, they mess with perfection one time and then that all happens. I hate when that freaking happens, damn, that pisses me off. Okay. Which one's like, I think this is probably normal. I gotta find which is, I think this is like super easy normal, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, new, of course, third person camera. That's what it's about. I don't play that overhead camera like it's Resident Evil 1 and 2, the original Resident Evils. Forget about it. Ah, that's what it was. Yeah.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Is fucked up.
Flying over Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask.
What if he doesn't want to put out the
Does this
cigar?
Pennywise know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop-off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be
Fox
officially
unit,
organized
huh?
into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why'd he want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Wow,
Not exactly.
Al.
One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets
The lore is
to pull their
quite
missiles
interesting,
out,
I like
we
it.
had
to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handed him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my side.
You should have fought back and
Then
had
a month
weapons.
ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selinoyarsk, a place in the mountains.
I hope
about
they
3 miles
remake
to
a
the
lot of
west
other
that's known as
Metal
the
Gear
Virgin
games, especially
The Virgin Cliffs.
Raiden and the
Nice name for a
other
virtuous
one.
mission.
Cliffs. They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us. Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selinoyarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of
that's
Sokolov,
cool.
and bring him back to the west.
I can see it through the mask point of view. I like that.
If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat Talon?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong, you'll be eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Convenient. Hope it doesn't go wrong. Is it supposed to be that color? I thought it was supposed to be brownish. Oh! It's not Snake, it's Jack. I didn't think I could do that. Kinda neat though. I wonder if you could even change that. I don't think so. Cool enough, I guess.
Do you copy? From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one at a restaurant, but what about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom.
Tom,
Oh,
typical.
Yeah,
The crew isn't watching anymore. You can take off the disguise now.
good idea. This isn't right. Time for the snake to shed his skin.
Oh, that's how it start. Okay. I forgot about that. I only seen a little bit of gameplay. Interesting. Beautiful. If only I had more ultra graphics to play with, this would be even more beautiful.
Can you hear me, Major Tom? This is Snake. Kept you waiting, huh?
This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha.
I'd be like, why can't you
Getting
tell
back
me
to
now?
the
That's
subject,
stupid.
How exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Oh, wrong area. I thought there was something here, though. Oh. Alright, cool, cool. I forgot I could prone. I like that. Similar to Last of Us 2, that gameplay was good, even though the game story was meh.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a list on the screen. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right.
I like how it
Survival is
tells you that
fundamental
pretty
to
much.
this mission.
It's like,
After
I'm
you've
not
been
gonna,
out in the field
this
for
is
a
how you
while,
do it,
your
I'll
stamina
even
will
spell it
start to
out
drop.
for you.
If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna.
I like that
You can
in the
use either
system
your
combat. That's
tranquilizer gun
very
or your
cool.
knife to hunt.
Unique.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun.
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment.
How can
Whose
I fix
crazy
the
idea was
suppressor,
this
though?
anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operated. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just
Typical.
have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of up. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
Ah,
She-
nice.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
I'm a medic who
Typical.
comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Jane
Very
Doe.
funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place.
Yeah, I can
She's going to be
understand
serving
why
as
I
Fox's
already
mission
know.
advisor.
Boss?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
That's a while.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit.
That it
Spirit
is.
and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be.
Right there
Having
was a red
personal
flag.
feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned
Based.
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything. Even
Sounds
in
like a
those we
freaking
love.
fortune
And
cookie.
that's
It's
the way
like,
a soldier's supposed
I
to
get what
think.
she's saying to a
The
degree,
only
but
thing
then
we
it's
can
like,
believe in with absolute certainty
so pretty
is the
much
mission,
whoever's in
Jack.
charge
All right,
changes the
but do
different
me a favor.
outcomes of
What
the
is it?
time and the
Call me
different laws,
Snake.
etc.
Snake.
So it's
All right.
kind of like the same
Your
thing
code
Snake
name
is
is
saying.
It suits you well.
That's right. The
But
legendary
of course, you
unit
got
that
your
the
own
boss
certain
put together
beliefs,
during World
like
War II
myself,
was a
who
snake.
don't
The Cobra
really
unit,
put a lot
a group
of
heroes
stock and
that
faith
fought the
into
war
the
to an end
government
and
either
saved the
way,
world.
so...
As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh,
Yes?
it's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC tech...
CQC? Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Yeah, finally getting to it. That was a whole dialogue.
Try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
There we go. Tiger stripe. There we go. Calorie. There we go. It's all coming back. When I first played this game, even though I wasn't that great at it when I first played it, different mechanics, etc. Radio. $140.96.
Saving the game, Snake? Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla, King of Monsters?
Ooh, I like how they
No,
added that
what is
implement too.
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
Godzilla
It's
classic.
about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in his path.
Yeah, that's why scientists better be careful and not mess up too much. Just because they know a lot of stuff and can create and invent things don't mean they can make big mess ups. Just saying.
It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
And if you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America too. It might even win awards all across the globe in 60 years.
Why's that?
2024 will be Godzilla's 70th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
Of course. Everybody loves Godzilla.
You sure know a lot about movies.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life.
Hey,
It's always
Cass.
good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam.
How you doing?
That's the magic of movies.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snake.
Pretty
Have a
decent,
little
to say
fun.
the least. Can't complain. Got a new game and was looking into making some other moves too, which I still might do, but I might have to do it a different way. I don't know if I'm able to do two things at the same time. Maybe I can hype it up or so. And just do like 30 minutes to an hour, then go from there maybe. I'm not have to see. Oh. Okay, that's good to know. How the hell I knocked the bitch ass out? I need a gun, that's what I need. Is the thing dead already? Oh shit. Wow, the freaking combat kind of sucks in that regard, and especially since I got a stupid 22's silenced tranquilizer gun. No bueno. But oh well. Guess I'm gonna have to make do. Oh, it was regarding TikTok and Twitch at the same time. Gonna see how that all works together is what I meant. At least that might come in handy being in the dirt. Harder to detect.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
Here, I'd rather just get to the fighting. I gotta see how the combat is.
Snake? Yep.
As much as I like to hear it, I'm sure everyone's heard it right now. I want to fight. First, I'm definitely gonna need some food, though.
Tasty.
Hitting headshots and everything. What the hell? Oh, I forgot I gotta hold, not click. I should put it back to click. Anyways, Cass, what have you been up to all day? Playing League, cleaning, the usual. Oh yeah, and how's your stream going, or did you not decide to stream today? Oh, yeah, you're about to? Damn, so that's your time now? 6 o'clock? I don't see nobody, the fuck? Oh, there he is. There we go. Let me see if I could switch that settings. I like click, not A, too. That wasn't on game. Yeah, toggle, I like that better. Way better, instead of holding the button. Wonder if I could do like a stealth attack. Wow, this guy is so stupid. There we go. That's what I wanted. Awesome. Isn't that cool? That's what you call martial arts. Very good skills to know. How do I run, I wonder? Ooh, thermal goggles, let's go. Why do you need binoculars when you could see them right there? But oh well, I'm not gonna question it. Ooh. Nice little hint. Oh. Climb. Well, I remember there was something here. I gotta get it. That's what I wanted. A rifle. You know how I love my rifles.
I want some more.
Beautiful gun. No stun's better. How do I use it though? Oh, that's first person. Okay, how do I... I gotta get used to the controls here. Oh, that must be how you use the gadgets. Alright, that's gadgets. What about... Okay, I got it. You said stealth, though. I guess I'll go stealth and not worry about these guys. Damn it. I'm just too used to going in guns blazing.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. Security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my...
All right. Wasn't that was... Oh, yeah. That's the only thing I hate was about this, but it's still okay, I guess.
Do you want to save? Snake, do you know the creature from the Black Lagoon?
Oh, yes.
Nope, never heard of it.
These scientists are investigating a place deep in the Amazon called the Black Lagoon, and they get picked off one after the other by this fishman thing. And there was the scene when the heroine is going for a swim and the creature sneaks up on her from underwater. Oh, I thought my heart was going to stop. I mean, of course, the 3D effects in It Came from Outer Space were a lot more intense, but...
It wouldn't be referring to you coming from outer space, would it?
How rude! Why do you say that?
Because no one on Earth could be as charming as you.
That's a good one.
Fine. I'll just get to the point, Snake. Be careful of what's
Good
around
save.
you in the water.
W Riz.
Just imagining you swimming in those jungle rivers makes me think of you being attacked by a fishman.
I appreciate the concern.
Fishmen aren't the only things that'll attack you in the water. Really be careful out there.
Okay.
And don't be attacking any pretty girls going for a swim, either.
Are you calling me a fishman?
You started it.
I would say no, I'll save that exclusively for you, baby girl.
What was that noise? Just my imagination.
Finally. Ooh, there we go, a shoddy.
What's that?
Fair number of them.
What's wrong?
Oh shit, I gotta hurry. Where's the shot? No, this is better.
This is HQ. Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Okay, this is kind of wacky. I gotta get used to this goofy ass system. Come on, get up. Yeah, try to fight me with that one. See, I was expecting a little more, but I don't know. I'm kind of get the feeling that this is sluggish. Anyone else get this feeling? I don't like sluggishness. Especially from a 2015 game, you expect a little better. One, not good on the battlefield. Okay. Do I got any food? Now for the shotgun, because now I forget. This freaking mechanic is rather goofy. That's right, come here, I got a trap for you.
Radio, get us some backup.
This is fun. I like it. There we go, now to get to the stupid mission. Alright, fine, be lame and don't climb it. Stupid mechanic. Where's the way into this stupid hidey hole? There we go, thank you.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of Gru. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
No wonder why they nicknamed him that, because the guy was dumb, got struck by lightning, and then I guess got power from it. I heard of stuff like that happening because most people get struck by lightning, either die or have other issues, or sometimes they can get some kind of superpower from it, which I don't know specifically what, but I heard of it.
In the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the Gru. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power.
I would do the walk and talk method, not just stand and talk.
The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America's truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts.
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the...
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I had to kill them. There was no other way. But no one will know we were involved.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the...
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
Yeah, probably just a weak signal, alright. Yeah, what you gonna do barehanded? They ain't gonna do shit.
Freeze!
So this is the legendary boss.
I love the CQC combat stance.
Huh? We meet at last.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz.
Huh.
What's a crew soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
Heh. That's Major Ocelot to you. Don't you forget it.
I like the guy's style.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
Should have fired when you had the chance. See, that's what happens. Gotta fire when you have the chance.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the crew.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh. Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
Operatives?
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss, then die.
There you go. Should have done that from the beginning.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one!
There you go. Should have gave him a horse tranquilizer, would have been more effective.
by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do. But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
That it is.
You filthy American dog!
Judo is quite a good technique. Street fighting otherwise too.
Fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you alright?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds...
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
Yeah, hurry the fuck up about it too. There we go, now it's a little bit better. You get to see my beautiful mug.
From the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz.
Yes. The best GRU has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Look.
That's what they were making you build.
Yes. The Shagohod. The treading behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo.
That's quite the machine.
Is that thing finished?
No. This is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2?
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
Here's where it gets haywire, I think. I'd start picking up my steps and not walking. You should have shot right there.
Boss?
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
And that's when you also get out a flamethrower.
Hornets.
That's what happens when you don't pull the trigger fast enough. I would have still shot.
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back, boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself.
Imagine a game
blood.
having that kind of power or characters. It's like a
Is he
military
crying?
X-Men type of deal.
Kuwabara, Kuwabara. Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan,
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads.
Shoot first,
make a
ask questions
fine
later. I
gift
guess
for me.
that wasn't
This can't
part
be
of his
happening.
American military
he?
training.
Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
Throw it at her then. Be like, nope, I could still throw it at you, and then go for a leg slash.
He's seen my face. We can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished. He
must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
That was stupid. I would have just pulled the trigger.
Rejected.
Are we done here?
Now, on to Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
Yeah,
Snake,
you're
can
pretty
you hear
messed
me?
up.
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the survival viewer button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into two types of treatment: medicine and surgical procedures. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with a movement
If only
stick
it
to
was
the
that
affected
easy
part
in
of your
real
body.
life.
And once you've selected the affected area, use the movement stick to select the medical item, and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. Treat a bone fracture. First secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That's lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood? Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
We'll start with the bone fracture. There we go, fuck. Open wound. Split. There we go. I'm wasting good materials, but oh well. Leading. There we go. You know what I like about Snake? He kind of reminds me a lot of Wolverine. His vocals and that are really similar to Wolverine. They have a lot of similarities. If you think about it. Yeah, just get to the point.
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
How the hell did they do that within America? She should have had a gun and fought back. That's what you do. Double whammy that shit. She's cute though, I'll give him that, but make sure your woman's protected.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear. A kiss of death?
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Should have got captured in the first place.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
See, if anything, why didn't the Ocelot kill him and push him off the helicopter? I would have done it. Just get to the point.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean. Altitude 30,000 feet. Approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad.
Or else don't become a lackey and won't have to worry about that.
So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you, too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban.
Nice. One of my favorites. Even though I'm not too much for that.
This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson? Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB 754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard that. The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borisovich Volgin.
Volgin? Of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the Boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The Boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells?
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2
I
years
knew the
ago.
lore of that one. That was an interesting
Serious
weapon,
problems
but
were found
I heard
with
a little
launcher's
bit
range and
dangerous.
precision.
Like a mini little atom
Although
bomb.
they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as a gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
Uh-oh, got him
That's
there.
correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence?
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable.
Of course
and
it
Colonel
is.
Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal?
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
How nice of them.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks.
Eva, how convenient.
We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Control, unidentified
aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
Hope he didn't lose his backpack again.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss?
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss and our
How,
Don't forget
convenient
about
and
Colonel
freaking,
a hired killer.
typical.
I know.
Or ironic it's named that.
Demand. You mean it
but
wasn't
cool
just a
either way.
request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the colonel and his faction?
If supporting
My
the
2
current
cents anyway.
regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most awesome.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? Came out last year.
Must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
Well, that didn't happen, did it?
But I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
From square zero. My frequency... Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Yay.
Is this her last chance too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate. Her frequency...
Ooh, a medic and a natural healer without a medical license, that's like a big freaking,
She'll be recording your mission data
disturbing
as well,
thing
like the
for
last
them.
time. That frequency is also the same. 140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment. We'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate. If you have any questions, just ask him.
Mr. Sigint.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How will I know this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is, "Who are the Patriots?" and "Lali Lule Lo."
Lali Lule Lo. Gotcha.
Yeah, who are the
You've been equipped
Patriots?
with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It will be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent. To the Khrushchev regime at the very... But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
Go full ninja. Gotta remember to look around before I just willy-nilly forget something, especially some important. I think I know who it is again. This time was a big mistake there. Should have shot.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
That's what happens when you don't shoot.
Boss.
That arm still hurt?
What are you doing here?
See? You had more than enough time to hit her. You hesitated.
Go home.
That's when you use the leg sweep.
Go home. Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
Boss!
I'm not your boss anymore. There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss. There's no need to prove that you are virtuous here. This isn't America.
Distracted there, going further back in the lake.
That should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry. The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
It's kind of pathetic.
Why'd you defect?
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings? truth yet. But sooner or later you'll have to choose. I don't expect you to forgive me. But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well. Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long.
That's true to a degree. And so you should have moved out the way.
If we meet again, I'll kill you. Now, go home.
Now, like it or not, Snake needs a little bit of a redemption arc, so he's gonna do some fine even if I get him killed. It's all about redeeming yourself like a Spartan.
This is Snake. Major Zero.
I read you, Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
You were what?
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are gonna come looking for you.
Yeah, I know. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's gotta be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with, Volgin, isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake, I know how you're feeling.
I'd like, no the fuck you don't.
Legendary hero
I got
like
some
the boss would go
kicking ass to do before I move on. It's all about redemption.
That's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able to beat her. I know that all too well.
You've got to do it, Snake. She's your enemy and your objective.
Enemy? We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. Scouts have probably already been sent out to investigate. You've lost your weapon, right? That means you've got no chance of winning in a battle situation. Whatever you do, don't let...
Yeah, well, I'm gonna test out that theory, because I'm stubborn as a motherfucker. Wait for it.
What's wrong?
It looks like I still did. In real life, though, your hand would be pretty fucked up to move it. I'd be surprised if it didn't break or even shatter a couple bones. And that's putting it mildly. Wait, hold on a minute. How do I use the cigar? Ah, there it is. That's how you do it. Is there animals I'm supposed to hunt for? There we go. Maybe a couple of these in case I need them. Good thing the stinks don't really eat you.
Paramedic.
Snake, it's so good to hear from you again.
Back at you, baby girl.
It's been a week, hasn't it?
4 days, actually.
Huh?
I visited you in the hospital. You were still unconscious, though.
Then you must have seen me naked.
Yeah, but you were all wrapped up in bandages and tubes, so I couldn't do anything but look.
Oh.
Next time.
Let's hope so.
W, my boy.
But seriously, don't forget that you were like that until just yesterday. In fact, you really shouldn't even be on this mission. Keep an eye on your stamina gauge. If you start to run low, don't push yourself. Eat something and try not to get yourself hurt. If you're wounded or get bitten by a venomous animal, go into the survival viewer immediately and treat your...
Yeah. I can see you still know how to nag.
You're welcome. And I can see you still don't know when to keep your mouth shut.
Maybe so. By the way, I heard you're going to lose your medical license if this mission fails.
Yes, there was talk of that, but the mission won't fail, will it?
Of course not.
Good. I believe in you. But you know what? I really don't care about my medical license.
Didn't they use that to force you to participate in this operation?
No, I volunteered.
Why?
So that I can watch over you.
Aww.
Snake, you're the best agent I've ever seen. But you push yourself too hard. You're reckless. Someone has to stop you from getting into trouble, to make sure you and the boss don't kill each other. So that's why I volunteered. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better guardian angel than me, right?
Thanks.
Stop right there.
Huh?
You can thank me when you get back.
All right.
I love her character.
Okay, good luck, Snake.
Thanks.
I wonder any other weapons, because I really need to procure some on site, especially an M4, so a machine gun, a shotgun like last time. That's what I need. Wait, not that way. First, I need to get the fuck out of this area. That removed it. Good old cigar. Make sure I'm going the right way. Oh, my mistake. I've been going the wrong way the whole time. Just a stupid mud puddle. You get drowned in that? That's goofy. I didn't even think that could happen. I thought you could swim. Good to know. Good thing I saved. Oh yeah, I don't have a gun, so... Unless, can I use this? Okay, that didn't do anything. My character's definitely gonna need some of that. King Cobra. I would think you have to cook that.
Pretty tasty.
A tree frog, all that shit, damn. I know a lot of these special ops people definitely did a lot of training and tolerance to eating reptiles and stuff like that, but I'm kind of surprised that's actually true to a degree, because some of that can be poisonous. I can't wait to get this mofo.
Huh?
I like the compass shows better where to go. I went backwards by mistake. I got a grenade now, so that's helpful. I gotta remember that that's how you replenish grenades. Take out them and then hide the bodies. And then you get a grenade. Or stun or what have you.
Who's that?
I wonder why back in this area. I want to go to a new area. I gotta do that stupid equip thing, damn it. That's one of the bad things about this game. That chopped you down some, didn't it? I would not be climbing this stupid bridge again. Okay. What the hell? How am I supposed to walk on the bridge then? Yeah, this is not good. You know what? I'll just scale it. At least to a degree. Quite annoying. There's the weapons again, so that's good. I know I'm grabbing that again, especially I need a machine gun. Nomad always needs his machine gun. Ignore me talking in the third person. This is so worth it. Especially the goggles.
That's tasty.
Oh good, I could click on it.
You want to save?
Yes.
Snake, have you heard of It Came from Outer Space?
Yeah, you told me already.
So this astronomer sees a meteor, but it's really an alien spaceship, right? And the aliens start replacing. The 3D effects were quite realistic.
I like how she talks to me about
real
movies.
I can handle here in the jungle.
No, you don't get it. Precisely because it's realistic, with the images jumping out of the screen at you, it makes for a nice escape from reality. I have to admit it made my eyes tired, but it was really intense. Unfortunately, they don't make very many of those movies anymore.
When did it come out?
I was still in college, so probably about 10 years ago?
Guess I'm out of luck then.
You know, they're coming out with household versions of video cassette recorders. One day you'll be able to see old movies anytime you want. It'll be like having a movie theater in your own home.
Really?
It's like if you had a record with movie film etched onto it instead of music. It'll work the same way.
You're kidding.
No, really. And someday they might make movies where you control the characters yourself.
Sounds like magic.
It'll happen. Make sure you stay alive to see it, Snake.
What a wonderful girl. I definitely need plenty of snakes. Wow, the nuclear blast didn't seem to do much. I don't know what it does getting them, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Still getting used to these funny controls. Nice knife play. AK. I mean, okay, I guess I like the AR better. I'll probably have some use for it though, but I wanted the shotgun. Can't go wrong with that.
Sorry I'm late.
Eva,
Cut the engine. They'll hear
BBG.
us.
Are you the agent they sent?
Are you Adam? I thought you were supposed to be a man.
Adam couldn't make it.
All right, say the password. Who are the Patriots? Who are the Patriots? Answer me. Trapped.
Get down!
Smooth move.
There is your answer.
Isn't she a baddie?
The name's Eva.
This wasn't part of the plan. What happened to Adam?
What's your code name?
It's Snake.
Snake, huh? Well, I'm Eva. Are you here to tempt me?
Bible joke.
What happened to Adam?
It really is
Colonel
fitting
Volgan
for
is a
it,
very
kind of
suspicious
ironic,
man.
but
He
fitting.
decided Adam wasn't the right person for this mission.
And you were.
Yes,
Why?
because I can do things he can't.
I heard you used to be a codebreaker for the NSA.
I was. 4 years ago, I defected to the Soviet Union with Adam.
Mauser military. The broom handle.
It packs quite a punch. Nice to have when you're on a bike.
You held it sideways and used the muzzle jump to create a horizontal sweep.
Usually that's not recommended, but I guess if you know what you're doing, you know what you're
Bet
doing.
you've never seen that technique in the West.
It's imitation, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Chinese Type 17 pistol. Around here, even that's hard to come by. Don't worry, though. The one I've got for you is American-made.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
45, huh? Incredible.
Do you like it?
The feeding ramp is polished to a mirror sheen. The slide's been reinforced, and the interlock with the frame is tightened for added precision.
I like nerding out at guns too. Me and Snake have a lot in common.
Is extended to make it easier on the finger. A long type trigger with non-slip grooves. A ring hammer. The base of the trigger guard's been filed down for a higher grip. And not only that, nearly every part of this gun has been expertly crafted and customized.
It is a beautiful gun.
Where'd you get something like this?
I grabbed it from a Western munitions armory. It probably used to belong to one of your officers, and there are more where that came from. You had this with you, didn't you? Better take this too.
What's that?
A disguise to make you look like a scientist.
A disguise?
Yes. You're here to rescue Sokolov, right?
Sokolov's still safe then?
Yes. He's being forced to continue his work on the Shagohod.
Where?
At the lab. They've got a whole army of scientists there developing new weapons. Security is tight, but if you disguise yourself as a scientist, you might be able to sneak in.
Can we get Sokolov out of there?
We'll see, won't we?
Tell me how to get to the lab.
The safest way in is from the rear. First, you'll need to head north through the jungle. You'll come to a heliport used for shipping materials. Pass the heliport and continue north, and there will be a large crevice. Descend into that area and you'll reach a cave. Move through the cave and you will arrive at a mangrove swamp. After the swamp, there'll be a warehouse. Make your way through the warehouse and you'll come out just south of the lab.
Got it.
And just what are you doing there?
In close-range combat, a knife can sometimes be more useful than a gun. By doing this, I'll be able to hold a knife at the same time and still keep the gun steady. That way, I can instantly switch between a gun battle and a knife fight.
Very good skill.
Right, let's get going.
Wait a minute.
What now?
You must be tired. Why don't you take a little rest?
I'll be fine.
You'll never make it in your condition. It's a jungle out there. There's still an hour before dawn. It's dangerous to be out in the jungle at night without a guide.
What about you?
I have to get back. I can't be gone for too long. They'll start to suspect something. Don't worry. I'll keep you updated over the radio.
That's it?
My orders are to provide you with information, nothing more. You look disappointed. All right then. I'll do something special for you. I'll stand watch until dawn. Now be a good boy and lie down.
Be a good boy. Snake listens, though. He's got a weakness.
What's the matter?
I don't know you well enough to trust you.
How well do you have to know me to trust me?
I don't know if I can trust anybody.
Gonna get that?
She's right, Snake. You should get some sleep. Although in your condition, you really ought to be back in the ICU. Whenever you save the game
Fuck
and
that
quit,
shit. You
you'll
gotta
go
be
to
Rambo
sleep.
and
Sleeping
get
allows
out
you
as
to
soon
gain
as you
back
can.
stamina
Just
naturally.
Rambo it if
Depending
possible.
on how long you sleep, you may also recover naturally from sickness and injury. When you're tired or hurt, the best thing to do is just get some sleep. So do yourself a favor and take a nap. Doctor's orders. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
But I guess gotta do this then. Isn't that quite the view to wake up to?
What's the matter?
We're surrounded. I see 4 of them.
We've got company. It's the Ocelot unit. Let's get out of here. Hurry. Don't forget your gear. Here, give me a hand. We can use this to get to the basement. I'll get past them on my bike. I'll call you later.
Okay, I'll keep them busy. Huh?
Don't go dying on me now.
Wouldn't dream of it. Alright, time to kick some ass. That was a little whack, but of course you gotta do it that way. That's the one complaint I have about the game right now. It should all be automatic. Of course it can't climb. That's stupid. Smoke.
Disgusting.
I see you!
Should have pulled the trigger when you had the chance. What's up with this box? cardboard box. What's that gonna do for me? Alright, whatever, I guess. Free stuff is free stuff.
I see him!
Wow, pathetic. Gotta try to get up so I can do this. Where's the CQC at? Come on. Alright, time to get the hell out of here then. At least I think. Where's the damn compass? Compass, compass. Thank you. There. I was just there a second ago, but whatever.
I've been waiting for this moment. That's it. That's the stance. I don't think so.
Should've kicked him in the, you know what, with the back of the heel.
Spy? This bitch is wearing perfume. Stay where you are. I've had enough of your judo.
I see you've got yourself a single-action army.
That's right. There'll be no accidents this time.
You call that an accident? Well, it wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been showing off.
What did you say?
It's a nice gun, I'll give you that. But the engraving gives you no tactical advantage whatsoever.
Fuck tactical advantage sometimes.
To auction it off as a collector's item. And you're forgetting one more very basic thing. You don't have what it takes to kill me.
We'll see.
Nice. In real life, that's not that possible unless it was one of those sports bikes. Too heavy of a bike.
6 shots. That thing only carries 6 shots. The Makarov carries 8. You have to get a feel for how many you have left. This is a high-class weapon. It's not meant for shooting people.
Any weapon could do it, you just gotta know how many is what you gotta fight against. That's why you get more than one, too.
This isn't over yet.
regret stopping me. Damn it! I've got to get back before he does.
Then do so. She is quite talented, I'll give her that. Alright. Actually, though, this is fun. I'm gonna save right here and then
You
hold
wanna
on.
save? Hold on a sec.
I'm using her more than the gecko. Than in general, I mean.
Hey, Snake, have you ever seen Forbidden Planet?
I like how she comes with these movie references.
It's about this expedition that goes to the planet Altair 4 in an ultra-fast spaceship. When they arrive, they meet the survivor of the last expedition, Dr. Morbius. Dr. Morbius was exploring the planet along with his daughter Altera and the versatile Robbie the robot. Ignoring the doctor's warnings, the expedition team is suddenly attacked by an invisible creature called the Monster from the Id.
Sounds like the Predator movie from the Predator Alien
I wish
thing.
I had a robot like Robbie
movie.
that could make anything I wanted it to.
I'm more interested in that invisible monster. If I were invisible, I wouldn't have to bother hiding or wearing camouflage.
Maybe someday you'll be able to turn invisible.
Yeah, that'll be the day.
Indeed. Alright. This was dope. Hope everyone enjoyed that cool game and cool gameplay. I will catch everybody next time. Until next time, have a good one all. Peace.